Hey, TBC and friends, I just wanted, it's been a while since we've done a video for informational purposes, but I did want to take a couple of minutes and just say thank you for last Sunday. For those of you who may not know, our church, Trinity Baptist, and our family celebrated 20 years of serving alongside one another here in Billings, Montana. And it's been a blast. It's been a ride, an adventure. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. You may trade it. I wouldn't trade it. You have been very loving and very kind to our family for those 20 years. You have seen our children grow up here, married here. Each of our kiddos, their wives now, at some point or another, attended church here. And so you were instrumental in our family growing up together. So thank you. Thank you for Sunday. Thank you for, man, if I started trying to name everybody that had a hand in preparing for Sunday, I would surely forget someone. So let me give you a blanket thank you. Thank you to everybody, one who was here for Sunday morning. What a blast that was. And then to be able to celebrate and eat and fellowship together. Thank you for all of those who set up the fellowship hall, who tore down, who made message boards filled with candy, cards, the gift, the desserts. Oh man, the desserts were wonderful. And then afterwards, the skit. Yeah, the skit. We didn't record the skit, at least not for the church websites. I think some of our folks recorded the skit to be able to use for blackmail later on, but yeah, that was fun. It really was fun. But no, it was great. It was a great day. Thank you so much for all that you do for us, and thank you for serving alongside of us. Now, here's the thing. I want to pivot for a moment. I want to go from Sunday. I want to go to our 40 days of prayer. Started on Monday, on the 23rd. And then it will go until Good Friday. Now, normally we just have the prayer guides, and then you're left to pray on your own, or we do gather together sometimes and begin to pray through the prayer guide. This year we're going to do something a little bit different. We tried it last year, didn't work so well. This year we're hoping it'll do a little bit better, to where we'll have opportunities throughout the week to meet together corporately, to learn together, to fellowship together, to share things that we learn from out of the prayer guide, and then also spend time in praying. And so we'll actually have a life group that will begin meeting tomorrow morning at 10:30. And then there's a life group that will meet tomorrow evening at 6:30. There's another one that will meet on Sunday morning at 9, and then one more that will meet on Tuesdays. Now, I don't want to micromanage how each of the prayer groups will format their time together. As long as they're praying. It's a prayer guide. Make sure that we're praying. So let me just share how we're going to do things tomorrow night. And I can do that because I'm going to be the one that leads it. We're going to have a time of discussion around the table, large group. We'll go through, we'll look at some of the questions, not all of the questions that we went through from Monday to Wednesday, and just share some insights on what it is that God has shown us. And then we'll break down into smaller groups, 3, 4, no more than 5 in a group, but we'll break down into smaller groups to discuss more about what we've learned, the challenges that we faced in the week, how hard it was, or how God used the prayer time to be able to answer some things that were going on in our lives. And so there'll be a little bit of time for discussion there, but then the main point of gathering together in that smaller group is to actually pray. And so there'll be those prayer prompts that you have gone through that you can pray through together. Now, I'm going to ask you to do something. And I don't know that I've ever put it this way, but I feel like this 40 days of prayer, it feels extremely important for me that we do this. I'm going to ask you to rearrange your schedule for the next 6 weeks. I know we're busy. I know that there's plans that have been made. I know that it is uncomfortable for others to be able to gather together to pray out loud with others. But I'm going to ask you to reschedule, rearrange your life for the next 6 weeks so that we can, as a church, gather together to lift up our concerns in prayer. I think it's that important. I hope you'll join me tomorrow night. I wouldn't do anything at all to embarrass you. I just want you to be here. If you can't pray out loud, then you pray in your heart. The Holy Spirit will make intercession for you. I think that's what Romans 8 teaches us, doesn't it? It does. And so come be a part of that. Come be a part. Love to see you tomorrow night, 6:30. Love you. Love you more than you know. I really do.